Hey guys, what's up, everyone? We need to talk. Now, I know this has been a very pretentious point. I know a lot of you have probably seen my stuff in terms of what I post on Twitter on the subject of wokeism. Allow me to first explain what I think wokeism is, and then I'll get to the meat and potatoes of this video. Because I'm not happy. I'm not mad. I'm just very disappointed with a lot of people, especially people who I follow, who I thought were like minded individuals who say, okay, yeah, there are some people who are in the industry who are, as in, the gaming and pretty much the entertainment industry in general, who are, let's just say, doing not very okay things. Now, we all know racism is real, as well as a bunch of stinky, and even more stinky. To quote WDW Pro. And I think wokeism, in my opinion, on the matter is essentially having a hatred for someone because they're not like you, which is how most things starts. However, wokeism is, at first I thought, was a movement, as you might know by some of the comments I also post here in certain videos on YouTube in regards to the matter. And I've come to realize that wokeism isn't a movement. It's a mindset from people who want to make movements to essentially destroy diversity and inclusion by lying about diversity and inclusion. Sorry about the lying, guys. Anyway, who knows? Maybe I'll sort it out with CapCut or something. All I really know is, to me, wokeism is the antithesis of being anti-friendship. You're lying. No, let me count this on my finger. All the stuff in which wokeism is bad. First of all, you've got your lying about pretty much everything. You're generally putting people down for a multitude of reasons. You make hateful, disparaging comments on their opinions just because you don't like those said opinions. And the less said about what Kim Belair calls her cat, the better. Yeah, that's number 4, by the way. I mean, when I heard it, I was like, girl, are you taking something you shouldn't? Because I am generally concerned. And this one, for a certain currently working at Rolling Stone's freelancer, is threatening to do lawsuits without understanding the rule of law, and also threatening to harm others. Let's just say there's a reason why I call her the Johnny Somali of a wokeism mindset, for a reason. I'll let you figure out who it is. And there's a number of things I can point out. I just choose not to because I think all of you get the idea. Look, I will happily admit that I am non binary. And apparently, YouTube thinks my default pronouns are they, them, or just they. When really, I use the pronouns of my birth gender, she, her. My grandfather on my dad's side of the family is very conservative, to say the least. My grandma on my dad's side of the family is okay with queer people, as my granduncle was gay. And my dad identifies as an Apache attack helicopter. I don't know how many times I have to remind people of this fact, but that is the truth. I literally got attacked by someone because of the fact that I have mentioned that in the past on Twitter. And yeah, YouTube also decides that my videos about Clonoa should be made for just kids in general, and really it's made for all ages. However, I have mentioned about Made in Abyss being not for kids, hence why it is a all ages video, and I was giving out a warning for that game. I have reported my concerns on that, but that is another video for another time. So recently, J.K. Rowling addressed the issues of people calling her transphobic, which honestly, good for her. Highly support no matter what. However, people have been attacking her for accepting people because of the fact that some people who are fans of her work are potentially transgender or non binary or have a unique bedside preference. And she ended up getting attacked from it. Not from, but she ended up being attacked by people for accepting that people are people and they have their own opinions on who they are and accepting themselves as they are. I mean, I understand that some people might want to transition back to their birth gender if they're trans sometime in the near future. That is up to them, and I would happily 100% support anyone's decision on that matter. However, the other side of the culture war, or as I like to say, the two very loud vocal groups who call each other minorities, attacking each other like the Huffields and the McCults, generally do not care about the people Mel who just are very like, okay, we get it, you have very strong opinions and we understand why you might be bummed out, but can we please just all get along and have fun? Look, I may hate some things. I know Dustborn might not be for me, and that's why I wouldn't play it. definitely fine. But if people are going to attack each other for opinions, for having one certain mindset and not seeing the other side of a group, or just trying to be civil to each other, you're all bang out of order if you're gonna start arguing and drawing lines in the sand for something that isn't a tug of war, just plain out war or hatred, anti-friendship. I haven't been working on Pinkie Pie Presents or any of my other projects recently because I've been too bummed out about either side of this nonsensical fight, continuously arguing and saying hateful things to each other. I know it's not how the world works or anything, but why can't you just get along? You know, there's a rule that has been around for many households during the Victorian era, how children should rarely be seen and never heard. That was a thing, and I'm sure all those children back then felt very upset about that rule. Or any of the other punishments, or even child labor, or anything like that. But some rules and some consequences for actions were in place for a reason. Some may seem harsh, but apparently that's how things were back then. Of course, nowadays we don't need to do all that harmful stuff. Like I said before, I'm not mad. I'm just very disappointed with everyone on either side of that stupid argument. You're all being petty. Knock it off. Oh, and don't think playing a ukulele for an apology is gonna get you out of it this time. Anyone. You've all done this to yourself. You've all done enough. So, yeah. I needed to get my feelings out there about this stuff. The only reason I haven't been working on Pinkie Pie Presents so much, or any of my other animated projects, or any new video, including a continuation of my Hogwarts Legacy highlight reel video, is because of the behavior on either side. And how it bummed me out. I'm sorry everyone had to hear that, but that's just how I feel about this whole situation. So, if you're not gonna be civil, if you don't have anything nice to say to each other, don't say anything at all. And don't go attacking anyone else either. You are both responsible for that. Both sides of that petty argument. And I hope both of you will one day understand that. But until then, I don't want to hear any excuses from either side. I'm gonna continue making my content for people who want to watch it And it'll be stuff that I like and other people. And I don't want to have to argue with anyone else ever again. I know I made those mistakes as well, trying to explain myself, but what you're doing is just wrong. I don't need to tell you why. Some of you are grown-ups. Grown adults who act like they still wear diapers. Some of you might still do, but that is your opinion and your choice. Just like it is to stop arguing. Yet you still don't. I think your decision was already made, and I've made mine. I'm staying out of it. But I'm already getting hurt because I'm in the crosshairs of it. Just because I want to be the normal one in the situation and just make stuff for the fun of it. Which is all I ever do with my videos on this channel. I don't make stuff to get paid. I make stuff that people enjoy, including myself, just for the heck of it. For fun. But your pay argument is ruining everything. From the games industry to entertainment. So if you become miserable, you only have yourselves to blame on either side. Good day to you. And for those of you watching this video, thank you. I know this was a lot. I'm sorry. So, hopefully my next video, we can, do some fun stuff, and hopefully I can work on Pinkie Pie Presents and other amazing anime projects. But for now, I need to clear my head for a bit. I hope you guys understand. And for those of you arguing, still, if someone gets hurt on either side, don't blame me. You both did this to yourselves. Thanks, guys, for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.